You know Mumbai, a city where every single minute counts. But traffic can literally take you hours. It's a place where millions are chasing their dreams, all while the city itself is just straining under its own weight. But right now, that's all changing. Mumbai is in the middle of a massive $30 billion facelift. We're talking one of the biggest urban transformations in India's entire history. So let's dive in and see what that actually looks like on the ground.
And really, this kind of gets to the heart of what Mumbai is all about. It's this major paradox, right? On one side, you've got the financial capital of India, the city that never sleeps, just buzzing with ambition and energy. But on the flip side, it's a city where all that incredible energy just gets stuck in these narrow lanes, crammed onto overburdened trains, and trapped in just soul-crushing gridlock. And that's the exact problem this whole massive rebuild is trying to fix.
Okay, so first things first, let's really break down the sheer scale of the problem here. I mean, to really get why a $30 billion investment is even on the table, you have to understand just how strained Mumbai's infrastructure has become. And trust me, the numbers, they're pretty staggering.
And here it is, the root of the whole problem. The city of Mumbai, well, it was originally designed to hold about 2 million people. Today, its metropolitan area is home to over 20 million. Just think about that for a second. That kind of explosive growth has completely, and I mean completely, outpaced the city's ability to keep up, pushing its core infrastructure right to the breaking point.
And this number really shows you what that feels like on a daily basis. The average speed for a car during rush hour? A measly 8 kilometers per hour. I mean, that's barely faster than a brisk walk. Can you even imagine your daily commute at that speed? It's not just some small inconvenience. It's a daily reality that literally grinds life and the entire economy to a halt.
Yeah, and this isn't just about people being late or feeling frustrated. All those hours wasted just sitting in traffic, they add up to a massive economic drain. We're talking billions of dollars in lost productivity every single year. That's a huge anchor holding back what's supposed to be India's financial engine.
So, that brings us to the solution. And it's a big one. We're looking at one of the largest, most coordinated urban renewal projects ever launched in the country. So what exactly is inside this $30 billion blueprint? Let's take a look.
You see, for decades, for the longest time really, the city relied almost entirely on its famous suburban rail system, the local trains. But now, a totally new network is emerging from the ground up, and its crown jewel? That would be the Mumbai Metro, and specifically, the brand new Aqua Line.
Now this is not just another train line, not by a long shot. The Aqua Line, also known as Metro Line 3, is a straight-up engineering marvel. It's entirely underground, which is incredible when you think about it. It's weaving its way through one of the densest cities on the entire planet to connect all these critical business hubs, hospitals, and residential areas. There's a reason it's one of India's most complex tunneling projects ever. And the price tag? Well, it's over 12,000 crores, which works out to be roughly $1.5 billion US.
But the payoff for all that work? It's absolutely immense. Once the whole network is up and running, it's expected to slash daily travel time for a lot of commuters by up to 70%. Let that sink in, 70%. In real terms, that means a grueling 1-hour commute suddenly becomes less than 20 minutes. We're talking about hours of your life being handed back to you every single week. For millions of people, that is a truly life-changing difference. Okay, but the city's transformation isn't just happening underground. If you look along Mumbai's famous western shoreline, you'll see another absolutely monumental project taking shape, the Coastal Road. And here's the impact in a nutshell. That brutal, often 2-hour drive from South Mumbai to the western suburbs, it's about to be cut down to just 40 minutes. 40! This is an 8-lane expressway built partly on land reclaimed from the sea and even through a massive undersea tunnel. It's no exaggeration to say it's literally redrawing the map of Mumbai. And the city's ambition doesn't stop at the ground level either. It's also extending to the skies. To handle all the future growth, Mumbai is building a second massive international airport, completely from scratch. This is a project that was stuck in delays for years, but now it's finally taking off. And the scale here is just wow. This new airport is being designed to handle 90 million passengers a year. To put that in perspective, that's up there with major global hubs like London Heathrow. You've got terminals inspired by India's national flower, the lotus, and it's all being connected seamlessly with the metro, highways, and even water taxis. The whole idea is to create a top-tier global gateway, and it's backed by a huge investment of nearly 20,000 crores. That's about $2.4 billion US.
But here's the thing. These huge projects don't exist in isolation. They're not just separate islands of development. The entire plan is about weaving the city together, creating a whole new network of arteries to get things flowing smoothly, both over land and over the sea.
And really, this is just a quick look at the other connections being built. You've got the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Sea Link, which is now India's longest sea bridge, connecting Mumbai to the new hub of Navi, Mumbai, in just 20 minutes. Then you add in other new sea links, more elevated roads, tons of new flyovers. All of it is designed with one goal in mind: to finally untangle the city's infamous traffic knots.
Okay, but let's be real for a minute. A transformation on this epic scale, it doesn't just happen without any friction. This kind of massive progress always comes at a price, and believe me, it's not just a financial one.
So, the argument from supporters is pretty straightforward, and you can feel the urgency. They basically believe that without these drastic measures, Mumbai would simply grind to a complete halt. It would collapse under its own population pressure. So for them, the question isn't if they should build all this stuff, but how to do it in the most responsible way possible.
On the other hand, the path to get here has been anything but smooth. I mean, pretty much every single one of these projects has faced huge hurdles. We're talking long, drawn-out court battles over acquiring land, serious warnings from environmentalists about reclaiming land from the sea, and of course, massive public protests. The biggest one was probably over cutting down thousands of trees in the RA forest, which many people call Mumbai's last green lung, all to make way for the Metro project. These are the really difficult, sometimes painful trade-offs that are right at the heart of this whole transformation.
So with all these massive pieces moving on the chessboard, what's the end game here? What is the ultimate vision for Mumbai? What will the city actually look and feel like by the end of this decade?
The vision is nothing short of a truly 21st century megacity. We're talking about a Mumbai with smart traffic systems, incredible double-decker tunnels, and a metro network that finally reaches every single corner of the sprawling city. The goal is twofold. First, to create a much more livable city for the millions who call it home, and second, to solidify its position as a top-tier global financial hub, a city that finally has the world-class infrastructure to match its world-class ambitions. Which, of course, leaves us with the big $30 billion question. This is so much more than just concrete and steel. It's a complete citywide transformation. But can this massive gamble finally, once and for all, tame Mumbai's legendary urban chaos? Or will the old challenges of a constantly growing, constantly changing city just find new ways to creep back in? I guess only time will tell.